Sometimes it is difficult for me because, to talk about these wounds, sometimes I have to reopen them, which is a painful process. But regardless, the wounds are there, and so let them be useful.
A former Buckeye is opening up about his struggles with mental health.
Harry Miller medically retired after dealing with thoughts of suicide. In a story you'll only see here on 10 TV, Dom Taberry helps him tell his story of hope. Dom?
Well, first of all, I want to thank Harry Miller and Coach Ryan Day for sitting down with me. I know this was not easy for either one of them. And I got to tell you, folks, I'm blown away by the strength and courage Harry Miller has demonstrated. He has decided to share his struggles so that he may help others and save lives.
Harry Miller says in his darkest hours, he was not alone. There was always a voice in his head telling him to do the unthinkable.
How do you outpitch the world's greatest salesman? And because I know how convincing those thoughts were to me, and many times the only thing that was between me being here and not being here was I said, I need to go to sleep, because if I stay up 30 more minutes and keep thinking, I'm gonna do this.
At 6'4" and over 300 pounds, Harry was an outstanding offensive lineman for the Buckeyes. He was tough as nails, but he played the game with a secret.
You can score 100 on the test of life and still be completely depressed.
Harry was in a bad place. The pain was real.
I was sort of inundated with really bad thoughts, thoughts that would scare most people, thoughts that would hurt most people.
And clear thinking was not part of his life in those dark days.
There are so many times where I thought this whole thing of life and happiness was a lie, that I was being force-fed a lie. And I was like, I want out of this.
Harry did not stay silent, and he decided to reach out for help.
And it's either say something or die, essentially. So that's what prompted me and made me realize that something was wrong and that I needed to say something. I've seen many days recently that I wasn't preparing to see. I had my 21st birthday, and my friends were there, and I wasn't expecting that months ago.
Coach Day is thankful Harry came to him. He's also very proud of him.
He doesn't owe it to anybody to tell a story. This is his story. And a lot of those things are private to him, that he's really gone out there, and that's courage. And that's the kind of people you want in your building every day.
The help he received and continues to receive led Harry to retire from football. He made the announcement on social media. Harry says it became a fight for his life, telling himself in the beginning that things would be okay.
I really believe that hope is just pretending to believe in something until one day you don't have to pretend.
And while he is no longer playing football, Harry is still a part of the team.
When you look at what he's done and the courage, he doesn't have to tell the story. He doesn't have to put this all out there, but he's doing it. Why? To help other people. And that makes our locker room stronger. And so, there's guys who have turned to him. I mean, I've had 2 guys in my office who have said, you mind if I give Harry a call and talk about this? They go to him for counsel.
That would be my advice to all these people who feel this way, don't know what to say, don't know how to get out of it, is that if you just speak with the people who care about you, you'd be surprised how much grace people would offer you.
And Harry knows he has much to live for. He's an honor student with a 4.0 grade point average in engineering. He has a huge heart. He cares about people. He makes regular missionary trips to Central America. And that is why Harry has decided to go public. And that is why this is his new mission.
It's just endure. It's keep holding on. And like I said, I've got a necklace that says it, and I've quoted a lot, Dum Spiro Spero, while I breathe I hope. And hope is just pretending to believe in something until one day you don't have to pretend anymore.
Wow, powerful words from Harry Miller, Coach Ryan Day, and that was only part of our interview. You can watch the full 26 minutes sit down with Harry, Coach, and myself on WBNS 10 TV's YouTube page, as well as on the Roku and Amazon Fire TV apps. So once again, I really, Harry touched me, and I'll share with you guys, when we were done, I gave him a big hug. I mean, I just, and he's right. He said, just kind words, and we need to be kind to each other and everything. So for you folks out there watching it, you know, watch your kids. Be engaged with them. It's as Nina Day said, we talked at 5 o'clock, be honest with them. Have the conversation. And if you are struggling out there and you are watching us, it's not a sign of weakness to reach out for help.
Right, it's really brave and courageous to step up. And, you know, a lot of people will listen to this guy who played Ohio State football. You know what I mean? A lot of kids look up to them, a lot of young people.
There's connection.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And,
thanks,
and
Dom.
I'm going to tell you, your lives matter.
All right.
Your lives matter.
Well, this really is important, and we want everyone to know that if you or a loved one are struggling, help is available. You can call 1-800-273-8255, that number on the screen, to speak to someone at the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. That number again, 1-800-273-8255.